The original airplane back in 2002, the first one that flew, you know, they've always used this Dacron material here, like the old airplanes, cloth covered. It's not silk like it used to be, it's Dacron, so it lasts forever. And with the ribs and all that you can see, the wingtips and the leading edges are carbon fiber, and there's Kevlar in that as well. And if you look at the rudder, you can see the ribs in that. That's also, you know, the Dacron cloth material. But even in World War II, the bombers and all that, those were cloth-covered, you know, flight control surfaces back in those days. So just looking at that, then you go to this airplane, and the first thing you notice is it's completely shaped different.
Oh yes.
And it's all the composite material. The fuel's still in the wings here, but we got 2 tanks in the center and 1 in each wing tank as well. There's no fuel up in the upper wing, but neither is there in that airplane.
Okay.
So that's one change that you can see. This airplane's longer fuselage-wise, so you take a 2-man canoe, you make it longer, you can put 3 people in it.
Right.
Well, that gives you more flotation capability. Versus this airplane, the length of the fuselage versus this one, it's about 10 inches longer. So now we can go at our maximum gross weight with no restrictions right straight to the water.
Oh.
Whereas we could not do that with the older airplane. We were limited to 1320 pounds on the water, but for airport to airport operations, we could go to 1430. This one's 1430 no matter what you're doing. So
that's good to know.
the bigger difference that you know that you see right out the bat is a canopy instead of doors that you see on the other aircraft. So canopy raises up, it's strong as can be. The limitation on that canopy is 25 knots, full open, taxiing around the airport. You know, you don't have to worry about it as far as the strength. You're good up to 25 knots. Now, you can't fly with it open. That's not possible. That's like flying with your drag sheet behind you.
Exactly.
So that's not going to work. And the change in the horsepower, we went from the Rotex 912 IS engine, which is the most common one that we've had in the airplane, producing basically 100 horsepower, to the 915 fuel-injected turbocharged engine that produces 141 horsepower. The airplane is slightly heavier, not much, a little bit heavier, but we're seeing rate to climb in the old airplane with 2 people on board, maybe 800 feet a minute.
Okay.
In this one, it's 1,800 feet a minute.
Wow.
It's another 1,000 feet a minute rate of climb.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
And it flies different because of the change of the aerodynamics of the wing itself. It's actually easier to fly. It feels more solid. It's more stable. You don't bounce around as much as you do in the lighter version of the airplane and that wing design. So overall, just every single part of this airplane is different. There's only 2 things that I'm aware of that are interchangeable. One is the Tolston hand grip. We use it on both airplanes. And the Garmin G3X display. We've got 1 here, whereas in the older airplane we had 2. But they are interchangeable. They're the same exact unit. Beyond that, that's about it.